Stephen Smith here with my HTT with a quick tips and tricks video on how we can use large language models like ChatGPT to better understand what our G-code does. In this particular case, what we have is some G-code for a SINUMERIK controller. I've generated this from NX using the out-of-the-box Sim08 machine. So this is a medium complexity 5-axis part. And what we're going to do is we're going to take this G-code file and feed it into ChatGPT and allow ChatGPT to explain to us what individual functions in the code do. And I'm going to give it a fairly generic prompt. Then basically just ask ChatGPT, hey, could you just take a look at this code? I'm letting it know that it's SINUMERIK specifically, and just help annotate it for me. And then I drag and drop the actual sample code that we just got out of NX into ChatGPT. And we're going to give it a couple of seconds here and allow it to compute. What ChatGPT is doing is actually reading in the file, which is the full G-code file. It's going to go through, parse it, understand what the individual codes do, and from there we will get a brief summary. Now, if we look at the results from ChatGPT, we actually get two kind of different flavors. One of them is the summary table, and we also get a file that we can download. The file is the annotated version of our G-code. You'll notice the semicolons are put in appropriately to comment it out for the NC controller, so it should run just fine on the machine. And we can also probe this a little bit deeper, right? So say that I'm not completely confident in what cycle 832 is doing. I can basically just ask ChatGPT to dig in a little bit further and provide some additional reference. So in this case, I'm just giving it a line number, 1570, and going, hey, can you just explain this for me a little bit? The response that we get is actually quite fascinating. So it does a couple of things for us. One of them is it'll go up earlier in the code and find out where the cam tolerance variable was set. This is particularly useful if you just kind of want to understand what that actual value is. It also explains what the function, the 832 function is, what we expect the impact to be on the machine, and gives us a little bit of general context.